Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is a look at the Guarm fight in the new Trials of Valor mini-raid. Guarm is a single-phase fight with the same mechanics on both normal and heroic difficulty. He's not complicated, but he is pretty tightly tuned, so there's not a ton of room for mistakes. Guarm's multiple heads let him hit his nearest 2 targets, meaning both tanks need to stack up. If one of your tanks wanders off, he's going to start cleaving your melee, which is bad news. Flashing Fangs happens continuously throughout the fight, smacking down over 1,000,000 damage in a 25-yard frontal cone. Do not be within 25 yards in front of his face unless you're a tank. Ranged should stand way back near the entrance, while melee sit by his butt. Guardian's Breath is Guarm's main mechanic. He spits out a tri-colored Skittles vomit in a big frontal cone. Any player not in the breath buffs Guarm's damage done, so everyone needs to be in it. Each color shares damage to those affected, so your raid needs to be split evenly between the 3. Once you've taken a color of the breath, that is your color and you have to get in that color every time. Take the wrong color breath and you are toast. In practice, all this means is that everyone is assigned a color and you stand in it during the breath. If you forget which color you took, check your debuff. Salty is green, fiery is orange, and dark is purple. Guardian's Licks debuff will go out in random players throughout the fight. Each type of lick does something different, but they all mean that you need to get 5 yards away from everyone. If you get licked by anything, scooch away from the group. Range should try to maintain a 5-yard spread at all times to reduce accidents. Flame Lick does a good chunk of damage to you, then gives you a 5-second aura that does damage to everyone within 5 yards. Frost Lick puts out a 4-second stun on you and all players within 5 yards of you. This can be dispelled, and you'll need to be dispelled out of it before breath so that you can get into your color. Shadow Lick puts a heal absorb on you and anybody standing within 5 yards of you. Consider using any self-heals you have if you get this to help your healers out, in addition to not stacking on anyone. Roaring Leap does a 25-yard knockback, then the boss jumps to the largest clump of players. If ranged is properly spread, you can get this to target your melee, which makes it faster for the tanks to reposition the boss. Be careful not to get in front of him while he's jumping around so you don't get smoked by Flashing Fangs. Guarm's last mechanic is Headlong Charge. He'll leap to a random corner of the room and then rampage around it in a square. Dodge his first charge, then get behind his path to safely avoid the damage. Heavy raid damage will be going out throughout this phase even if nobody gets hit in his path, so healers should consider using cooldowns to make it through Headlong Charge. Once he's gone through all of that, it's rinse and repeat. This is one of those fights that's tough on progression but easy on farm because most of it comes down to positioning. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think and have a wonderful, wonderful day.